I'm so sorry. Yeah, grieving. Yeah, my mother-in-law just like that. It was a very tragic week for me. I nearly also went to hospital. Nearly go to emergency because of my hyperthyroid. I think 我伤心到非常的伤心。then 就是这样，差一点不是差一点，是不能呼吸啊，这边肿到很厉害。My throat here, my this part here，哎，不是这边的，是这个 this part here，这边的肿得很厉害。Okay, so yeah. Anyway，哇，亮泽剪头发，你放我飞机啊？Last week，等你，哎呀，没有来，等你等到我心疼，等你等到没有梦。为什么这样？你笑什么笑啊？我唱歌很好听的嘞，我拿过金曲奖嘞。
说
等你等
呀，
到我心疼，等你等到没有梦。你没有最近有看一首歌吗？错夫吗？说服不管天长不地久。我有没有？OK，never mind，it's OK。我正在学唱那首歌。OK，guys，let's talk about this. By right, this week it's supposed to be a new lesson, but because of this, I think this is also a very important because your exam is coming, so I need to help you on this. So, Aaron, by right tomorrow we have lesson, but because my nephew birthday, I am forced to go to sing happy birthday song for him. 哎呀，因为现在my mother-in-law is not around, so we want to have more gathering with our relative. So we are following next week. Okay. Anyway, Liang Zhe, will you be kind enough those sentences that you have written? Can you take a picture and send to Uncle Raymond's to let me mark in advance? Okay, don't accumulate. Just on whatever you have written in your foolscap paper, take a picture, send to Uncle Raymond so I can mark and quickly send back to you so you can improve as fast as possible because you only left about 2 months. And this year is very important for Set 2 student streaming. So, okay, think about it. If you don't understand, that is your problem. But of course, you send our mark for you and you improve. Okay, let's go. So this week, we're still talking about humans and animals inequalities. So have you read this, Wenjing, Liang Zhe, and Fiona? Have you read this book called The Animal Farm? Animal Farm? 有吗？有没有？亮泽 Animal Farm. You go and Google now.
heard
It's
of it before. And if I'm not wrong, the book I heard
yes lah. The
it's
Animal
about
Farm is
how
the George
the
Orwell,
it's
right?
kind of
The
like
set 1 or set 2 history. But literature textbook, correct? No? 有吗？
I've
没
heard of
有。
it
Is it the
before.
George one?
George Orwell, 对。
Oh.
It's he make the pig is called Napoleon, and he always say four-legged animals are better, two-legged animals are no good. Then the rooster and the duck was like, excuse me, I got two legs. So are you saying we are not good? Oh, no. The two legs they are referring to the human. So this is one of the books that you should read. It's about the ideology by the Russian peoples, and that was during World War II, if I'm not mistaken. I read the book for a while already. I can't remember the story. Okay. Anyway, that is where we're talking about inequalities and equalities. Okay, let's move on to this topic here. Okay, so is there moral equality between humans and animals? So is there 有没有真的可以平平坐 same level, same status that we allow them to talk to each other, to allow them to see eye to eyes? Okay, is it better? Yeah, that's better. Okay. So is it good or not to have the same equality? 亮泽, let's read the questions on moral.
The question of moral equality between humans and animals is a complex one with various perspectives. While some argue for moral equality based on sentence and the capacity capacity
Capacity,
capa-
capacity.
capacity to experience suffering. Other emphases
Emphasize 那个
em-
size 那个 size 那个尺寸 size
emphasize uniquely human capacities like reason and morality as justifications for a di- for distinctive morals, moral status, uh, you uh, ultimate, ultimately, this
Okay,
is
okay.
this is no and also the unexpected answer and the different ethical fireworks led to different conclusions.
我有火花，Fiona，燃下吧，火鸟 fireworks。你以为你在庆祝国庆日啊？We are Singapore, Singaporean，不是 fireworks，是 framework 啊，大哥。那个是放烟花，这个是 framework，就是那个款啊，那个the things that we have. It's okay, my dear. Let's look at the questions of moral equality between humans and animals is a complex one with various perspective. 不管你怎么讲，无论如何，我们这不可能跟 animal 是平平坐的。We are always one status or even higher status than the animal. While some argue for moral equality based on sentience and the capacity to experience suffering, yeah, we go through a lot of 灾难苦难. In fact, animals also went through 生老病死, right? Other emphasize the uniquely human's capacity, like reasons, and morally has justifications for a distinct moral status. So we have a reason to justify. 我们有一个选择，有一个评论，有一个平台，有一个所谓的课书 that we feel that 我们对这种 moral status 就是说道德观念跟看动物不一样。可是为什么不一样呢？OK, seriously, animal eat their babies. 我们人不吃 babies 嘛，除非是在二战的时候 during World War II, when parents exchange their babies and cook and eat. That's one 没办法了啊。OK, so ultimately 最终到底 ultimately 就是最终到底啊，写下来啊，这样子。最终到底 that means at the end of it, there is no universally accepted answer, and different ethical frameworks leads to different conclusions. So the framework is like everyone have a different set, right now. Everyone have a different sets of thinking. And what kind of thinkings are we referring to? A thinking of positive, negative, or sorry, 隔岸观火, this is sitting on the fence. I'm not saying yes or no. I don't want to agree. I don't want to disagree. I sit on the fence. 我就是 sorry. I don't want to give comments. Okay, there are three types of options. And here's the breakdowns of the main argument back to you. 亮者呢
Argument is for moral equalities, sentence,
Sentence.
sentence and suffering. Many argue that
他没有
ability
的哈，他没有的哈，please don't Okay, many.
Many argue that the ability to feel pain and experience suffering should be the basis of moral consideration, and since many animals are sentient, they deserve moral consideration equal to humans, according to Stanford Stanford
Encyclopedia. 百科全
Encyclopedia
书 Encyclopedia.
or Encyclopedia of Philosophy.
Yeah, 百科全书 Encyclopedia of Philosophy. Oh my God, how come I never know? Sorry. I mute my phone first. Huh? Okay, so what we have here is that whether you like it or not, humans' interventions is not just like what you see. We know. Okay, sorry. Like last week, I asked Fiona, my mother-in-law really went through very bad on Monday itself at night before she passed on Tuesday morning at 10:20. Yeah. The next morning, I went there. She already bye-bye already. So I saw a bottle of all about 10 over needles poking her just to make sure that she's alive for the past 10 hours. That things poke her. In fact, more than 10 hours, so many just to poke her and then just to make sure that she can breathe properly, she can sleep properly, she will not have pain. But ultimately, that's the keyword. Ultimately, 最终元素就是说，他就是 that's it, 他就走了. So it was In fact, very sad. I know my mother-in-law for 35 years. So it says the suffering that I have with my mother-in-law, I don't think, yeah, maybe animals also can feel the suffering when their babies are being killed by another predator, or their aging parents the die already, then they feel sad. Maybe they know how to do 埋葬, okay, burial for their family's member. So whatever it is, 我们的人的感情 is 比较深奥一点。我们的人的感情觉得是笔墨难形容. You cannot describe in a few words or even in an essay form. So everyone have their own pains. So yeah, especially my wife, Fiona. Last year her father passed away, and now exactly 1 year and 2 weeks the mother passed away. So imagine I told Raiden, my younger son, Fiona. I told Raiden, say, what happened, Daddy? One day go earlier than mommy. So your mom will lost mommy, daddy, and her husband. So how will she feel? She will be, oh my God, So that kind of suffering, nobody can feel it. And my goddaughter recently also, few years ago, the father passed away during COVID. And then last year, the mother passed away. And she's just only 32 years old or 33 years old. So yesterday she came and teach Raiden, taught Raiden and say, yeah, I mean, godmom's parents died at 70 plus, 80 plus when godmom is 55, 54. But I passed my parents passed away when I'm just only 30 years old and 31. It's like freak law. So this kind of suffering is, how can we feel? Okay, yeah, I was honestly broke down very badly until I nearly go hospital. I cannot, in fact, now you ask me, I still cannot get in, but I still have to preserve my professionalism. I still have to continue to teach. I still have to see, ha ha, but in that deep inside, I'm still like 在守寡, like mornings of my mother-in-law. Okay, so I seen through the way she passed on the suffering. Oh my God. It's not easy. It's not just like, oh, from what 这几个文字就可以解决那个问题. So let's go on to the arguments from the marginal cases. Back to you, Liang Ze. This argument
point out that some
influence baby.
or influence survival disabled
Severely, not survival. Can you look carefully? Severely, 非常的严重
severely disabled individuals. Leak sentence
No, it's not leg, it's lack. There's a case of lack. 缺乏
like certain capacities typically associate with moral status, yet we still considering them morally significant. If we extend moral consideration to these individuals, then we should also extend it to animals with similar capacity.
Do you know sometimes the dogs, when they are old age, they want to die, they 不会依依不舍, they feel very reluctant to say bye-bye to owner until the owner say, never mind, you can go in peace. I know how to take care of myself. I will get another dog to protect me. And then bye-bye. The dog will just go like that. So you see, as long as you are living things, that's why when you're in primary school, you know the photosynthesis, right? The plant put inside the box, and then there's a hole. The plant will go directly to the hole to absorb the sunlight, the air, all this thing, right? The same thing, living things has feeling. But how do we describe this feeling? It's just that, no, seriously. Like let's say the three of you, okay? End of this year, you got triple science, or maybe after 2 years later, the three of you got 7A1. Your 7A1 Liang Ze and your 7A1 Wen Jing and your 7A1 Fiona is different happiness, euphoria. Okay, your happiness is different. Do you know, to some people, every year he also get A1, is like, okay lor. Fiona is like, okay lor. A1, okay lah. 家常便饭. It's like, what, holy shit, man. A1, yeah, A1. 7, why you so sad? A1 again. Fiona Wen Jing, that kind of person. He's like, well, how you all? 很险啊 7A1 again. It's like,你想扁他文静，你很想扁他鸡蛋。我不是 show off 吧，我每次都是这样的，拿到我麻木了，我拿 EduC 拿到麻木，你说哎呦这个是很夸张的哈。But then again, when you get 7A1, your feeling is different. Why? Because you went through the 埋头苦干, your hard works pay off. You can tell You can tell that, like last time when I got my degree, my second upper honors degree, I was so happy. By right, I should get my first class, but sadly to say, I cannot because of my stupid math lah. Okay, fine. So no choice. So I have to work hard for it, right? The thing is that these arguments for marginal cases means that how do you feel? A baby cry and a child cry and a teenager cry and a young adult cry and a older adult cry and an old man and old lady cry and a person who about to die to cry is all different types of cry. How can we describe? Let's go. Are we going to like biasness to see how animals cry? Because they cry and human cries are different cry. It's just that animal farm to say that humans are a very bad creatures that destroy all the animals. Sorry 啊，每个 animal 生来这个世界就是要给人吃的。你不要跟我讲你是 vegan，你不要吃 animals，then 怎么办？如果这样是很多 oversupply，每个人 become vegan，这样这个整个世界不是很多公鸡、母鸡、羊啊、牛啊、猪啊、老虎，等怎么办呢？OK，let's go specimens。OK，亮泽，sorry。
These terms coined
coin 就是刚好就是很顺畅这样，coin
coined by
ethicist ethicist
ethicist Peter Singer.
对呀，Peter Singer 他很喜欢唱歌。
Refers to the bias of giving
It's
professional
not giving preferential 就是有特殊的优待、特殊的待遇。OK 啊，Singer 是他的 surname 吗？Peter 是他名字，Singer 是他的姓啊。OK preferential carry on
preferential treatment to one's owner species over other.
critics
Critics of species
criticism
speciesism argue that it is
morally arbitrary
arbitrary to assign moral status based on
status.
status based on species memberships alone.
So let's talk about this. That means seriously, one thing. Which animal do you dislike most?
I think moth.
Sorry?
Moth.
Moth. Ah?
Yeah, because they make me annoyed. And they're
No, moth
useless.
is the MOTH, that moth. Ah.
Yeah.
Or do you know moth is, do you know that, did your parents tell you that when a person die, you will turn into a moth and come and visit the family? Do you know about it?
Yes.
Oh, you know,
Yes.
Also you
Yes.
believe,
But most of the time I see the moth like in my school.
Oh,
It's
that's
annoying.
different. Because that last week, when I was sitting down with my brother-in-law, suddenly the moth came flying, flew towards my brother-in-law here. I was like, 我说大哥，老妈来看你了。They turn into a moth. Okay, so yeah, how about Fiona? Which animal you hate most?
All kinds of insects.
No,
Oh.
let's say 你只要选一种，你最讨厌的哪一种动物？最讨厌的。
I'm in a dilemma between cockroach and spider.
Oh, okay, so choose one. Spider? I think cockroach 比较普遍哦。
I think spider.
Spider
Spider I really cannot.
You cannot take it Okay. How about 亮泽？哪一种动物你最讨厌？You hate most? I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
蛇
snake. OK. 毒蛇啦，of course 是毒蛇对吗？Poison snake poisonous snakes 不是蟒蛇
不是都怕，
蟒蛇你
都
不怕？
也怕，
说什么蛇
全部的蛇。
全部的蛇OK 我最讨厌就是海呢。你懂什么海呢吗？华语叫什么？You know the hyena? It's a group of wild dogs. 狗不像狗，
Wait,
狼不像狼。
I heard that the hyenas they can eat lions.
Oh yes, but provided they are in a group.
Oh.
Yeah, in a group, that means 十几只 Because they always say, please stop laughing like a hyena, means it's a sarcastic. A hyena will laugh, so it's like very 恶心 Fiona, 我很讨厌 hyena. I mean, I got a lot of animals that I hate, but hyena. So are we going to be against some species? Yes. So it's speciesism. Just like certain people don't like Chinese, certain people don't like Indians. Okay. Back to you, 亮哲.
Argument against moral equality. And unique human capacities. Some argued that humans possess
拥有 possess.
unique
No, it's
capacities
process.
like
Process.
possess unique capacities like reason, language, morality, and
You
self-awareness
you 的吗？大哥有没有的 and the 有的吗？有的吗？没有的吗？ and
and
self-awareness.
self-awareness.
你要 get rid 这个 habit 你一定要 get rid 这个 habit no good and self-awareness, carry on.
Self-awareness that justifies this
distinct 特殊的 特别
distinct moral status.
status. What is that? Okay. Moral status. So then again, every humans look at things differently. So 所谓各花入各眼 all right? 百胜其范. It means there are different ways and how we look at it. Wait, Uncle Raymond, why are you telling me that like different reasons, language mortality? So when you're reading a passage, now guys, 文静, 亮哲, Fiona, sorry, don't get me wrong. Please do not get me wrong. 你们有没有失去过一个亲人？那种感觉是怎么样？ Because there's a passage before. I got a student say, Uncle Raymond, I cannot feel it. It's just now you understand why you need to do literature. Yes. Who want to say something? Fiona? Oh, okay.
I lost my 老爷 before I was even
You lost your what? Sorry?
老爷, like my mother's father.
Oh, okay. 外公 okay.
Before I was even born.
Then how you feel? Do you feel anything?
Just
Because you don't close with him, right? Of course, right?
I don't even know him.
But how about others? How about your other grandparents? Do you have the feelings of anyone? Do you have the feelings? I in my whole entire life, I think I lost 10 of my loved ones, at least 10. 10 people in my life. Even my students also. And also recently, did I tell you one of my students selling vapes? 有吗？有那有跟你讲吗？我有跟你讲吗？文静有跟你讲吗？
他讲什么？
No, one of my ex-students was selling vapes. Selling vapes. He's a distributor of vapes. What the F, right? Yes, Fiona. He's one of my ex-students in the school selling vapes at the age of 27. So I have very good students. I also have very effed up students. And selling vapes, and somehow he was nearly driving away and nearly knocked down in the NEA officer. It was in the news. It was in the news. Very sad to hear this kind of people. Okay, so how do you, why do you think he is like when he was younger, he already a heavy smoker already? And 不知爱, moral agency, back to you. Well, that's quite a fair bit. Okay, let's finish out the moral agency. Animal, unlike humans. Let's go, 亮哲.
Animals, unlike humans, are not considered moral agents because they cannot make choice based on moral principles or be held accountable for their actions.
So are you sure animals cannot be considered as a moral agent because they cannot make choices based on the moral principle or held accountable for their actions? Not true. I believe that some animals like the dog, They know when they do something wrong, they will feel very sad, very guilty, or like look down, like waiting for the 主人 to 骂他，还是 to 惩罚他 or whatever it is. So same as all animals, I believe they do have a 我们讲我们人是有人性啊，动物也有它的性格 to feel it. It's not totally don't have. It's just that do we spend a quality time to understand how these animals feel? It's just like in a passage. They always like, I want you to learn this one. It's not for fun and laughter. Nothing is for fun and laughter. Every topic I choose, through my years of 30 years of experience, there is sure come out somewhere, somehow. Like this year, the oral exam, okay, in Set 4, they already told me some of the topic came out before. I say, huh, when? Last 1-2 years that they went through with me. So no matter how, whatever topic now you're learning, for sure, in one day you will come out in any of your English paper exam. Trust me, or maybe in your Chinese exam. Now, social contact theory, back to you, Wen-Jing, your turn. Thank you, Liang Zi.
Social contract theory. Some argue that moral rights are based on social contracts which only humans can enter into.
How true is this? Is it true that when we were contacting with other peoples, like all walks of life, maybe you have friends who are Malay, Indian, Chinese, or Europeans, or blacks, or you name it, or Japanese, or Koreans, or Vietnamese. But you know, recently, like the Thailand and Cambodia, they are fighting, right? They are killing each other, and they are neighbors. Why are they doing all these kind of stupid things? That they have 要互相残杀. Why they have to do in such things that they have to make it like okay contracts, meaning that 我们要彼此互相的容忍 endurance. Hey, come on, man. Why can't we this world live in peace? The moment when Jesus died, he already know that this world is going to give out him. When Buddha was about to turn into enlightenment, he was asking himself, 为什么要生老病死? No, this is a very important discussion because we as a humans, 我们有七情六欲 we got the 7 deadly sins, and this type of sins can destroy yourself, your family, your future, your career, or even the entire country or community. Wow, is that powerful? Because the next thing that we are going to talk about, utilitarianism. Back to you. Let's go. Okay, this one is very important. Utilitarianism. Okay, one more time. Utilitarianism. Utilitarianism. If you read faster. Fiona, 试试看.
Utilitarianism.
No, it's not UTT. It's utilitarianism.
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 Yeah, something like that. 亮泽, how you pronounce this word? Utilitarianism.
Utilitarianism.
Utilitarianism. The
Utilitarianism.
Yeah, 要快，要卷舌 up and down your tongue. Back to you. See.
His framework, often associated with Peter Singer, emphasizes maximizing overall well-being and minimizing suffering. It supports the idea of equal consideration of interests for all sentient beings.
讲糖的容易啊，简直是不可能的。What it means that you can be everyone's be on the equal footing, everyone is good, everyone must have considered that every human beings and animals have feelings. Okay, fair enough, there might be feelings, but how do we understand the feeling? Like sometimes your friends, they feel sad. You might ask him, hey, why you feel sad? Is it because your result or is it family? Some might feel sad because their parents are going for divorce, or some might feel sad because one of the parents got cancer. Some might feel sad because they cannot go and see their grandparents or whatever it is. I have cases like that. Very sad. One student, their parents divorced. During Chinese New Year, there is a 人日, 初七人日. He want to go and see the 外婆, but the daddy said no. Your mommy and I already divorced. It's like, what the F, man? You and mommy divorce is your problem 吗？我要去看我外婆是我的事，对吗 ？Fiona correct 啊，文静这样子，对不对？关我什么病 ？No. You know, it's like very stupid 哦。你大人做错的事情，变成我们小孩子要扛啊。That is what it means. Okay, let's go. Why it links It links to the next thing. Deontology.
This framework, often associated with Immanuel Kant, emphasizes moral duties and rights. Some deontological perspectives argue that only rational beings can have duties and therefore rights, excluding most animals.
So that's like the case like that. You think that what you do is correct, and what you think that you might have a different sense of value. So the tonology is asking you that is it right to tell that boy who has parents are divorced that you are not supposed to follow your father's instruction, you have your own things. The same as animal kingdoms, they fight for territory, right? The lions will fight to become one of the strongest as well as the wolf. So they got these dominant leaders. So you see, not only humans, we animals also leading to this kind of a very power struggle. That's the keyword. Power struggle to get them into the ability to see who is the leader. 还有多钱啊 to power struggle. Let's go. Virtual ethics.
Virtue ethics. This framework focuses on developing virtuous character traits such as compassion and kindness, which can be applied to how we treat animals.
So is it true that we are virtue, not virtue, virtue? Virtue means the love, the passion to give love. So it's like if the father were to ask my ex-students to allow him to go and see 外婆 and 拜年, then okay lah. But why are you so particular? Just because you are not good term with the wife, you put it on the son. I can tell you, the son grow up will hate the father like shit, man. Seriously, I feel it. Because at this point of time, you're doing it out of anger, you're not doing it for your own. So it's not fair and right. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm just. Now let's talk about the conclusions. Back to you, Wenjing.
Conclusion. The question of moral equality between humans and animals is not easily answered. While some ethical frameworks suggest a degree of moral equality based on sentience, others emphasize uniquely human capacities as justification for a distinct moral
Louder.
status. The debate continues, and different perspectives and ethical frameworks lead to varying conclusions.
So 那个 framework 在那个框啊，那个 photo 框，那个框就是这个照片的那个框的 frameworks 啊。The framework is means like that. Do you think it's good or not? Do you think that everything must have something to have a guideline to make sure that we will take care? So you see 那些 pigeon 啊，太多 pigeon and you know like bad cow disease， 就把那些牛全部给杀掉。Then 有那种什么 bird flu， 就把全部的鸡给杀掉。Then 有什么epidemics 还是那个瘟疫啊 ，some spreading of diseases and all these things, the plague. And then you start to kill all the counting, all the animals just to save it. And because they can't find which animal is having the viruses, so the healthy one, the bad one, they all one shot kill everything. Is it correct or not? No choice. Now, did I ask you this question? If you have a Maxon Wenjing, and did I talk about the Chihuahua case before? No, right? Did I talk about Chihuahua? No, right? No, So Wenjing, Fiona, and Liang Zhe, imagine you've discovered the scientists or you discover a drugs that can cure cancer, but you need to test on 1,000 Chihuahua. Will you sacrifice the 1,000 Chihuahua for the sake of human beings for future? Wenjing, will you do that? Don't cry, don't cry. Don't cry. 我不舍得杀死吉娃娃. Okay, will you sacrifice?
If the Chihuahua has cancer, then
No,
can
no. The Chihuahua is healthy, but they inject the
Oh.
cancer in the Chihuahua. Okay, then maybe they let it grow and then they insert the drugs. So some Chihuahua will die very terribly, foaming or spasm, whatever. Or some just die naturally, or some never die.
Wait, sure. So the question is, will I kill a chihuahua to save humans?
No. Will you support the campaign to kill 1,000 Chihuahua in order to discover that this drug can save future life against cancer? 你懂
I
我意思啊？
mean,
懂我的 question 啊？亮泽 and 文静，我
future lives, it means that all the animals will get saved, right? So,
no, you just
Okay.
test on the Chihuahua only. It
So,
happened to this
low key,
yeah.
low key, I would like support it because either way it's gonna help cure cancer, right? But low key, I think that humans don't deserve it. We
high key
already
you
have
support, low key
overpopulation,
you
it's
don't
good that some
support. 你在
people
讲
die,
什么？
okay?
我做不到你的 answer。
Huh?
你说什么？什么 key？low key 啊？
Yeah. I think, right, that I mean I could support it because either way it's saving lives.
Yes, of
And
course.
low key I don't and I actually don't really care about chihuahuas and yeah. But like actually I don't think humans deserve it. So
You don't think human deserve it 啊？
yeah, and we're facing overpopulation either way. So
你去死吧！鸡蛋糕 ，You should be supporting 。你看那两个男人，哎，这个
okay, look,
女
sure.
人，
It's
这个女人
saving
变
future
态，
generations. It has nothing to do with me.
这个女人变态哎，
I mean
你变态哎，这个是你下一代的东西哎。
I don't even think I'm gonna get married. 我下一代了还。我没有下一代 ，my bloodline ends here.
Hello，
My bloodline
大
ends here.
姐，你不要结婚是你的事。那个大哥亮泽跟大哥文景他们要娶老婆是要
Yeah,
有
I don't think they can pull also. It's okay, guys.
bloody hell，you don't put words in
尽量
亮泽。Okay, so Fiona, don't give a damn. 你死活关我屁事啊！How about you, 亮泽 Will you allow the animals to sacrifice 1,000 just to test on the anti-cancer drugs?
Of course, I will.
You will, high five. Yes. 为什么啊？ Why?
Because personally, if I can solve the cancer, I can get a lot of money. Then
You
for
can
all
what? You
the
can have a lot of money.
yes,
你这个也男的变态啊，见钱眼开。Okay, nothing wrong, nothing wrong. Because of course, people will definitely spend a lot of money to buy these drugs, right? Of course, yeah. Which is not wrong. Better than 那个变态的讲说不管哈。Okay, 文静 what do you think? 开玩笑哈。文静 will you?
Yes, I will allow them because it's saving more like more lives in the future. So it's a W. And
Wow.
the anti-cancer drug, right? People have already like they wanted it for a very, very long time. So
I
I
agree.
think if they
totally
have the chance, 1,000 chihuahuas will save millions of lives. So
agree.
yeah,
I agree. It's not wrong,
because
Fiona or anyone say here, because at the end of the day, do you know? 他们每次都讲你拿我来当做白老鼠试验。You think I'm a white mice testing me as a white mice, which is not totally like look at this way. If you don't test on these animals, we will never get these drug out. Okay, animals is always the lowest status 啊，比我们的人下不几层了。That's what we are, okay? Because we are also animals in terms of Homo sapiens. We are also animals, but our animals' intelligence is different from those really animals as I compare to Chihuahua, okay? All right, this is just an example, my crazy ideas. Now look at this one, very cute. You see, this one is very cute. This is no arts. In the Bible, that the God tell Noah that you must build a very huge ship. Why? To have all the animals, one boy, one girl, male and female. Because the oceans, the whole entire island will be flooded. Because God is very angry with humans. So after that, the flood came. Noah sent this bird to go and check whether is it the flood subsided? 那个什么flood 华语叫什么？
洪水
OK，谢谢。洪水最近中国也是很可怜哦。all the 洪水啊，在北京还是哪里？the 洪水下降了。The bird came back first time no, second time no, third time no. Then I think how many times he came back with a tweet 一个树枝。They say, you ask the bird, how you found it? Oh, say I got it from the land. Oh, so that means the water subsided really, the flood, and that's how it goes about. So you can see in the Bible, they already say man and animal should be coexisted in this ship here. The ship is not built for Noah and his family. The ship is also built for all the animals here to bring them to a new destinations, a new beginning, a new chapter of life. So look at this. Wait, hold on, Fiona, before I forget. Look at this. We all have our parts to play. And as a human beings, we must take care of the people and the animal. What you want to say?
Okay, this is only under the circumstance that all these animals are facing extinction. And given the fact that those animals, they have the thought process of, oh, we're gonna die soon. Like, they can think like humans, ma. Then, yeah, they will, obviously, they won't want to kill each other because, like, they're gonna be extinct very soon. They are the last of their own kind. So, obviously, they're gonna have to live in harmony. But now, humans are not facing extinction. So,
Okay. I don't say, I
and
don't.
also, we don't
Ah.
actually know what happened in the book. For all you know, the animals could be fighting. Right?
Wait, like what Wen Jing say, mosquito are completely annoying. But do you know that even they are annoying, seriously, they also play part and parcel in our life. Everything 有原因的。好像你看我岳母大人 last week pass on everything has a reason. Why it be passed on last week, not the previous week, or not next month, or a few months or last year. Everything that is, I think is 命中注定。莫有强求有。That means in destiny, whatever you play, I think whether you believe or not, I'm not sorry, I'm not bringing any Christian or religion to you. Whether you believe there is a religion of faith or everything is coincident 刚好是这么凑巧，很多东西你不可以不信Seriously. And all these things that as they saying Fiona, Wen Jing and Liang Zhe, I would say Fiona, you're wrong, that the extinction they bring it here. I would say a mosquito is annoying. But do you know mosquito killed Alexander the Great? He killed Alexander the Great, right? But why? Why of all the things called mosquito, why not the poisonous snakes or anything? Right? So everything I feel that why mosquito spread the malaria to certain parts of the countries? Or how come the bats as what they say, the Wuhan COVID 武汉那个疫情，因为它是从那边 pass around because of someone eat the bats。有根据吗？我也不知道可能 God 就是说觉得这个时候应该要有一个pandemic 就是来一个大瘟疫把那些害民什么为民除害的感觉。Sorry maybe you are still young I'm not saying that you are 年少无知you're not like very childish or naive. But then don't forget, when you get older, you start to think, last time Uncle Raymond is not like that, Fiona. I'll take things like, hey, come on, what the F, man, I just go for it. I don't give a damn. But when you go older, when the time is my runway, Fiona, my runway is very short already. Maybe I got 20 years to go. You guys got another 50 years to go or 60 years. 搞不好我可能才几年命了。我现在我的 neck 又痛了，我去 X-ray 我的 neck 又不可以做这个，那又不可能 forever 不可以做警察了。how because of my neck 吗？怎么办？那我的 thyroid 又肿，医生讲说不可以太过生气，太过生气我这个 thyroid 就会使到我会life threatening。then 我怎么办？ Or is it because for that my wife say maybe 是 God tell you to calm down in order to extend your life? That's a possibility. Now look at these humans and versus. You see, I feel that this picture is very true. We are always putting ourselves above all these animals. This is just a sample, right? But then again, you see that act is very important. Humans versus everyone else. We are always thinking of ourselves, just like Noah himself putting this big ship for all the animals to come on board and save their life. Maybe the ship is not big enough to accommodate even maybe the mosquito. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, maybe you're right. I wouldn't say you're wrong, Fiona. Okay, the wheel itself, of course, is need the water, right? So you realize the ocean itself. But do you know, guy, Goofy? Okay, do you know God is going to destroy earth again? This time by fire, according to the the Bible. So I leave it to you lah. 宁可信其有，不可信其无, right? So these humans and animals. So who are actually winning? There's no winners for this one, seriously. So let's take note of this one, guys. I hope you can copy down. This one is my own. Human versus animal. Uncle Raymond feels both human and animal will one day be extinct, expulsion, and eliminate. Wow, so serious that the 3E effects on the surface of the earth. Why? The answer is simple. The complete and permanent disappearance of all humans. Write down Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens is like 就是 animals. Homo sapiens, I'm not sure you all learned this in your science. From Earth due to 3 things. It's not 3 things, 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's actually due to 6 things. Ready? When we are extinct, whether you are humans or animals, first thing is war. War is the one who creates and kill all the animals and humans. Next is artificial intelligence is what I predict. That will be also one of the reasons that would human and animal will slowly get extinct or expulsion and eliminated by this artificial intelligence. Next is religion. As you know, religion is like now the Israel Hamas, they're fighting because of religions. And true enough, when you go set 3 next year, or set 4, we will talk about religion. And religion is one of the very sensitive issue that a lot of people want to avoid. Because when you talk about religions, you're going to create holy war. Pollution, 不用讲啊, we all know what is pollution. We've got air, land, and sea pollution. And of course, global warming is the reason why now we got the Shanghai got a big flood. Or one of my I'm teaching a few international students. He said, Uncle Raymond, you know, my place in Shanghai was quite badly affected by she said in Chinese, 水灾吗？还是 tsunami？ 不是 tsunami， 他用的那个华文字我忘记了。OK，
是台风，应该是台风吧？
对，他用这个台风 correct。So she asked me what is 台风？ Then 台风，right？ 台风弄到它的整个地方都是 all flooded 洪水。Oh my God！So this is humans. We are the self making it to destroy ourselves and the future. Now the oblivious behavior 是说不管做事就是不是做事不安，做理做事但。There's a saying, can somebody help me? That means you sit there and don't want to do anything. What is that word? 坐立不安啊 cannot be 啊。That means oblivious behavior, that means 你不管什么东西都不管，来的话就是去挡它。That's not true. You need a plan. So, okay, so humans and animals will fight for survival and prevent themselves from the treaty. So animal, you know there's this called the ape world. The world ape or ape world or the Z world. That where all the monkeys become able to be very intelligent and talk and all attack the human beings. You go and watch this movie, very funny. What is the meaning of the word rap? So I came out this word rap, which is all this here, right? And what does rap stand for? To bend, to turn from the natural or true directions of course. That means rap, it means 把它把那个弄翻了。把那个how to say 东翻西挑事离间那种东西啊 ，okay, something like that 啦 ，okay, sorry maybe I'm wrong. The synonym is deviate, swerve, or distract, distort, or cause to distort from the truth. Fact, true meaning, bias, incline, prejudice, rap. Okay, so this is not a good thing. When you rap, means you are destroying Mother Earth and destroying yourself and even destroying the other parts of the world and animals. Okay. So, okay, take note of this, guys. Take note of this. This one is not my essay one, the setting, main characters, atmosphere, and rhythm and title. This one is very important for your future studies. In fact, the next few months. First of all, do you have a specific goal, what you want to achieve? Yes, Uncle Raymond, I want to go triple science. I want to take double math, and I will confirm I want to take history and social study. And of course, Chinese and English is a must. So I already set a goal, and this is what I want to achieve. Can you kindly stop everything and read on your own this one? I'm not going to read every single word here. If you miss out, that's your problem already. I want to cut down the 6 hours I spend processing time. Okay, take note of this. Read. So I'm doing this for you. So I need to set a specific goal. for the next few months, or even better still, I need not only set the specific goal for this few months in set 2, I'm going to set it for set 3, set 4, and all along the way. So is it measurable? How can I measure the things that I'm going to do to have a specific goal? Is there a time frame? Or is it the way I'm going to spend how many hours or how much effort? Like, for example, I need to set a specific goal that I need to keep myself strong, very muscular with six-pack. So how do I measure it? Maybe one every day, I go to gym about 2 hours, morning at 5 o'clock, wake up to jog, and evening I got to jog another 1 kilometer, 3 kilometers. The food I intake must be healthy, something like that. So is it attainable? Is it achievable? Is it able to do it by setting out this goal? Are you able to attain? So this is the next 2 months. I'm not sure your school teacher will share with you these kind of things. My school did. So is it achievable when I'm doing all these things? If it's not achievable, are you going to do something much better or revamp the whole entire thing and put it in place, which is relevant? So once you put that, hey, this is quite relevant to me, then yeah, okay, maybe I want to use the 5 hours set piece that every day I spend 5 hours to do my study. English, maths, and science, and rotate, and English, maths, and science rotate all my 5 subjects in set 2. For example, this is the one. And then the time bond. So the time bond is that are we ready for the next 2.5 months? Are we ready to achieve this kind of excuse me, a realistic goal that within 2 months I want to score 4A1, 2A2, and 1B3, that kind of things. So take note of this. I got one very short. Okay. So let's talk about the essay, guys. Come, Fiona. I know I will want this Liang Zhe, can you explain how equal? Okay, the question is all men are born equal. Just nice, because this is the topic that we're talking about, men and animals. Can you read this? Liang Zhe, explain.
Explain how equality is hoped to scared. Explain the difference between reality and belief. Give example as how people are unequal. Give ways to redress the inequality.
So it's to be sacred, 神圣. Explain how equality is held to be sacred. 怎么神圣法? Right? The first paragraph, 亮者, the idea. You see the idea, this is the way we are doing the SMART. The setting, the main characters, the atmosphere, the rhythm, which is a paragraphing, and the title is called All Men Are Born Equal. All right, so let's move on to the first paragraph. Back to you, Liang Zhe.
The idea that all men are born equal to hold to be scared by many religions and schools are of for philosophy. In fact, the act of even questioning the underlying assumptions behind such a belief is demanded to be sacrilegious by many people. The questions they really is are all are are all men born equal?
The idea that all men are born equal is held to be sacred, 神圣 by many religious and school philosophy. 到底每个宗教、每个学者、每个辍学是把这个每个人都是平等的这种概念是真的来发挥自内心的吗？ It's really true from the heart or no? In fact, the act of even questioning the underlying assumption 比喻that behind such a belief, since the 可能性 belief is deemed to be sacrilegious. Okay. There is, I can't read that one more time. Sacrilegious, yeah, sacrilegious. Okay, why is it sacrilegious by many people? And the question then really is are men equal? It's a question that people ask. Is it true? Is it 人人平等吗? I very hard. I don't think so. It's very difficult. I doubt so. Is it another one? Okay, Liang Zhe, the next paragraph, please. A quick.
A quick look around us points us to reality that is in stark contrasted to what
No, contrasting is contrast, my dear.
contrast to what we want to believe. Men are not born equal, and the fact seems to suppose that.
Support that. You see, when God create us, imagine 那个什么庞土啊，庞土开那个，你听过庞土吗？有没有听过庞土 right？庞土它开的时候，它有好像玉皇大帝，还有那个 Greece god 的 Zeus，还有那个什么神其他的宗教的神。When they create God 的 time，但是我们是用泥土来做人的 mud or clay。And then sometimes we do some clay will be 断手断脚呢，还是头歪一边呢，还是什么呢？还是有些做的不好就死掉呢？Now, is it true or is it some people use the human based on the candle? As the candles become extinct 就是熄灭了，就是拜拜了。So how can we be? Already they say right, men are not born to be equal. There's no such thing. But how can we make ourselves more equal? Is to work hard for it. Is to strive for it. Is to learn the difficult path. Is to learn through failures. For many failures, then you become successful. If you don't fail, how do you taste success? If you don't fail, how you know that this plan work or not? If you don't fail, how do you know you can achieve a good result at the end? Everyone went through failures. Nobody don't have failures. If Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, Xi Jinping, even Hitler, Stalin, Mao Zedong, you name it, Qin Shi Huang, everyone went through failures. And we all know that when they are born, are they equal? No. Some born in a very poor family. Some born in a very rich family. Some born in a family that all cannot study one, but he become a scholar. Why? Let's go. Fiona? Can you hear her? No, right? We can't hear her.
We are already unequal at birth. From the moment we step into this
Louder?
world, From the moment we step into this world, the fortunate ones are born into well-to-do families, thus endowing these people with a fate which will not allow them to worry about basic necessities of life. At birth, they have been destined to live a life of reasonable comfort, and unless something unexpected happens, they will never have to worry about money, food, and shelter. To those less fortunate who are born into families that are not so privileged, theirs will be a life of worries and struggles over the basic necessities. This already negates the notion that everyone is born equal. I've
You
heard
know,
a belief, right, that like
huh?
if in your past life, I've heard a belief that like if in your past life, if you're a good person, then then 你会就投胎 to be in a well-to-do family. But if you were like a bad person, then you're gonna 投胎 into like a very poor person or maybe become into an animal. That's the Buddhist belief,
Why
right?
can't be in the previous life you are a very good person, this time you become bad person? Why can't be last time that guy was a bad person, now he become a good person? Can right? We never know. We never see the
Oh,
actual thing.
I
这
think
个是 based on 你的 presumption assuming 我猜是这样。你经过那个投胎轮回吗？你看过是你去算命，那个算命讲我可以看到你前世come on man. Are you sure you
no,
believe?
but being good or being bad is based on the person itself. But their 投胎 into their good or rich or poor family is based on what on their the good deeds and bad deeds lah.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's not always right. Depends.
That's the Buddhist belief,
Are you
okay,
saying that
Christian.
last time 的国王那个皇帝他以前世是一个和善做了很多善事，所以他今世做皇上。你懂意思吗 ，Fiona？ We not sure. 这是我们的猜测，we just guessing. But whatever it is now, we
Jesus
don't care
Christ
about the.
is also a 猜测 what? I mean,
Yeah, but you see Fiona and all of you listening we 我们不要猜测，做好自己的本分。We do what we are supposed to be. Number one, 孝顺父母. Number two, be an honest, sincere, and or trustworthy person. Number three, help the poor, help more people, and bring back the good karma to the rest. You see, it runs down in my wife family and my family. My wife, the great grandparents, all the way to my wife, they are all like 每次喜欢帮助人的，真的真的。我的grandmother，我的 mother-in-law 的妈咪，他们是卖菜的。有些也很穷啊，他们有些菜都没有算他们钱。在那是50年代，他就送那些菜给那些贫穷的人士。You see, this is one way to help others. And for my side here, we are more educated, right? So my father and my grand uncle, all this pass down and help poor people to help them to study, to teach, to learn. Some even cannot pay certain things, they learn. So it runs in me. It runs in me, seriously. I also help students, not because they cannot pay or don't pay. It's just that when I see students, they are not strong in their subject, I want to boost them up, like a vitamins, like a steroid to make them learn better. And it goes to my son now, like Fiona. My son is already 30 years old, and he's helping my friend's daughter for A-level this year. And from a bio A-level field, and my son taught her about less than 6 months, she finally passed. And she can tell me, Uncle Raymond, I never passed my bio in A-level, thanks to Royden Kokko. So it kind of runs in my family. So whatever it is like, that's what they say, it runs in the family. Well, doing good things is definitely good. Doing bad things, never. Okay, back to you, Wenjing.
People are also born with differing levels of ability. A person's IQ is largely determined at birth, inherited from the genes of his parents. Thus, some are genetically best, while the rest will have to work harder at acquiring the same level of proficiency as their contemporaries.
Yeah, contemporaries.
Is it any wonder then why some people are smarter than others? If indeed that all men are born equal, everyone will be given a level playing field when they start out in life. This is unfortunately not the case, and some have a capacity for greater things than others, such as
No.
Einstein.
Thank you. Talk about Albert Einstein. When he was born, he was not that clever. He cannot talk or whatever it is. Talk about Beethoven. He was half deaf, right? Deaf. 听不到.
Oh,
Talk
no,
about 成吉思汗. Is it?
Beethoven wasn't born deaf.
Was not
He
born deaf,
became
right?
deaf. Yeah, he
He
became one.
gradually was deaf, and then the piano he used
Yeah,
had a
he
beam.
has a condition, I think.
So you
But then
see,
in his later days, when he still composed, there was like a beam up, like the stick outside of, like the sticking out of the piano. Then he'll bite on it, and then like it will transport the sound inside.
I agree. Okay,
Like
good.
that.
Thanks for correcting me. So the two of you, thank you. But that means, you see, people took hard work, no, to do it. Thomas Edison are not born to be a genius to know the light bulb. He made 9,999. Not mistake, experiment to become 10,000 successfully to become a light bulb. 成吉思汗, the great Mongolian emperor who dominated China. His life was so miserable. When he was about 10 years old, his whole entire family was become slave. The father was being murdered, and he finally controlled 3 continents: Africa, Asia, and Europe. At that time, their warfare is bow and arrow and sword. That's all. Now you have the best weapon in the world, and yet you fight like shit. Seriously, you fight like shit, you still cannot end the war. Last time, 干脆利落, surrender everything. Back to you. May I have this who are 亮哲?
Some are also
Blessed.
blessed with a pleasant countenance
Continents.
the moment that they are born. In a word that place an undue emphasis on presentations. Looking good will give one an added advantage over others. The world is also more willing to accept those who looked better. Easy, pleasant looks will put others at ease. Children will understand this concept best. As various talents tend to point the ugly as cruel and evil, and the pretty and beautiful as kind and sweet.
Who say the fairy tales tends to point to the ugly and as cruel and bad? Sometimes the ugly can be like, you know, the Beauty and the Beast, right? The Beast is so ugly, and then are you saying they are evil? No, the Beast was being ugly because he was not friendly or did something bad. That's why he has a curse. Are you saying ugly duckling was so ugly he's an evil duck and finally he become a beautiful swan? Hey, hello. I mean, this is what they say, huh? So the world is always changing, accepting the pleasant looks. They always say pleasant looks supposed to be good. Like just now when I came back, I saw with literally when I opened my letterbox, I got one girl, I think around your age of Fiona. She literally fell right in front of me. She fell down, no? 我不懂她是故意还是 vaping 啊。可是我可以看她讲，她说 Are you alright? You know the first word they uttered to me? You know what she said? Fiona, my fucking leg is very hurting. It's like, huh? She literally said the word, no? Wow, Wenjing, I was so shocked, no? Talking to uncle, at least you say my leg is hurting, please help me. So I know it's wrong already, something wrong with this girl already. And the way she wear the slipper is bigger than the shoe, his leg, a leg. They say, then what happened? Someone beat me up. Then I look at his whole body, her whole body. I just look through, no. Nothing. I say, you beat out. You want me to call police? Or you want to sit there? Then he just walk. Oh, my leg is hurting and continue saying the F word again. She looks very nice, like Fiona and you all like that, like very decent, but something wrong. No. 所以真人不露相 don't judge a book by its cover. 这个是真的 okay? So I was too busy. I was too tired already. I after my tuition, I want to go upstairs already. But she was loitering around my void deck with some other teenagers. Something wrong with him. Okay, come, last paragraph, Fiona. It is clear.
It is clear that all men are not born equal. However, that does not stop us from trying to be fair to all. While it is indeed true that inequality is close to being ubiquitous, making the extra effort to ensure that everyone is granted an equal opportunity to prove themselves will make the world a much fairer place to live in. Only then will no one unduly be unduly discriminated against due to his circumstances at birth.
So what does that mean here? This paragraph is really clearly telling you that.
I don't really agree with this. I mean,
Oh,
for example, in
please
company,
make your stand, please.
for example, like let's just say in the society world where a person from a rich family who graduated from a very good school, and then also another person from a poor family also graduated from a good school, like the same school, they both interview. It is actually, I would say that it is based on multiple factors. Let's just say that the 面试官 is very fair and didn't discriminate the poor one just because he or she is born poor. But like, I just like it should still 看实力. Like if let's just say if the rich person has more experience since maybe the parents are also in this like company or something, then low key should like pick them. Like it's like I think by the definition of equal, it's not that we give equal resources to each person, but to give the amount of resources that each person requires or deserves, you know. I mean that's my stance lah.
大姐，比如说你跟你老公是赚几百万，你身边的人都是好像，比如说 for example 亮哲，他认识你文静认识你，但他说他打电话 ，Hello Fiona，hi 亮哲，我女儿想要去你公司学习一下，then 你的儿子说 打给文静，哎，文静我儿子不想跟我 take over my business，他想跟你学东西。Now, of course, Wen Jing will give your son and you will give Liang Ze's daughter a chance, right? This is very common. But both of them graduate, his friend also graduate, but come from a poor family. 所谓官字两个口，息息相关。You will definitely help Liang Ze, and Wen Jing will definitely help you. 可是那些 other people, even the same degree like your son and daughter, Wen Jing, of course, I know lah. I mean, seriously, you'll say, oh, I will base on you will definitely help your friends' children first. 这是理所当然的。就算你的那个孩子可能差几分，我可能有亏欠 Fiona 以前他帮过我，还是 Fiona 说可能我有亏欠亮泽以前有帮过我。So there's a lot. Like, I agree with you. The keyword just now you mentioned is multiple factors. 我们的眼睛有时看的是真的不是狗眼看人低，是各花入各眼。我们的眼睛不是说偏见，我们的眼睛是 we use our heart sometimes to rule our brain. Logically speaking, we should give everyone a chance to work. Like Fiona, for example, okay, now you want to do part-time, okay? Your friend come to me, Uncle Raymond, say, who is your friend? But if you come to me, Liang Ze and Wen Jing, of course, I will give the job to you first. Then somebody I don't know. So this is, so sorry, might be don't agreeable with me, but this is how it works, okay? I'm just saying, but you got a good point, okay? But sad to say, sorry, the world doesn't work like that sometimes. 我们是靠关系的，而且我们是华人我们华人的关系是比什么都重要。如果你们不相信we have to talk about relationship. If you don't believe, go and ask your parents okay, seriously. Okay, now let's get a quickly one this is the last time. So your situation writing, remember to talk about these characters using fifth spot, okay, and then select the style. I think now number 1 and number 2 can say bye-bye already. Most of the time it's 2 to 7. And then how the tone you write. Okay, please print out this piece of paper if you can, if you have printed at home. Paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to break down into 5 paragraphs for your SW situation writing. And then when you're doing your SW, you must know what is your role, audience, the format and the tone, and the situation with the bullets that's given to you, the bullet point. Let's go. Proposal spending of a donated fund. May I have Wen Jing carry on? So this must do from date. Proposal spending. Okay, let's go. I do first. As requested by you in writing, I am pleased to put forward 3 ways in which the gift money could be used for the school. Back to you, Wen Jing.
First of all, part of the money could be channeled to our bursary fund. Over the years, our bursary funds have been depleted as more and more students came forward to seek assistance from the school in the form of free textbooks or waiver of school fees. With the extra finances, not only can we help more needy students, but we can also increase the funds for each welfare student. Quite a number of our students have to work part-time to support their families. The increased funds made available to them may help to release them from part-time work obligations and to concentrate on their studies.
Good thing, okay, second paragraph. Fiona, I need to go a bit faster, don't mind. Fiona, number 2, secondly.
Secondly, a portion of the funds could be used for all expenses paid educational trip for deserving students. Programs for the trip may include visits to foreign schools where they sit in for a few lessons and report their findings and observations to the school when they return. The trip will extend students' learning beyond the classroom and serve to broaden their minds. It may also be a platform for studying how foreign schools carry out their lessons and what we can use in our school. All this will only benefit the school and its students.
Okay, my turn. Thirdly, a share of the donations may be directed towards the improvement of the school library. Many students are discouraged from using the library as they often cannot find seats to do their readings or research. Also, the library is poorly lit and students seldom stay in the library for long. Of course aircon also not working. Moreover, the books and materials are either limited in number or are outdated. using the funds to expand the facilities, fix new lights, and widen its book collections would not only benefit the library user, but also encourage more students to visit the library regularly. Okay, so I hope you will consider the above proposal. So instead of proposal written by, you can say yours sincerely, Peter Chen. You can put this. So this is a proposal. Whatever it is, you always remember in your exam, you must put the two form date and the title. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see 5 words. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So we're going to do this exam now. Wait, this one quite easy. This one quite easy. This one already given to you. This one is too thick. Okay, let's go.
Uncle Raymond. Uncle Raymond.
Yes. Can do,
Sure, I can't see the bottom ones. Yeah.
Yo, why suddenly go down? Okay. So there's two tick, There's two tick, So the title is the vehicles involved in the power were a mess of wreckage. Some people trapped in the cars were moaning and screaming. Just then I heard the sirens of the emergency vehicle and saw ambulance fire engine approaching. So you can cut through your cut. It's not just as per normal. Using your GPS, 亮着 grammar, prepositions, and structure of English, past, present, future tense. Whether you put ed or not, okay? And why 亮着 is out now? Okay, 亮着 carry on.
What are goals?
Sorry? Did you say
Like,
something?
what are goals? People with goals.
Huh?
It's just ghosts. Like ghouls.
Where?
You see number 3?
Yeah, line number 3.
How come there's
One of
ghosts
the
in this
tough.
story?
Yeah.
Why even
Wait,
is this
Google it.
story?
Don't worry. I won't tell you now. Wait. Ah. Okay, thank you, Fiona. Thank you, Fiona. Thank you. Who else? Wen Jing. Liang Zhe, waiting for Liang Zhe, okay? Liang Zhe, are you ready? Okay, give me your answer there. Please submit your answer now. Thank you. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. What come cannot see clearly? Oh my God. The words cannot see clearly. Oh my God. Give me a minute. I thought I can see clearly. This is what, huh? This is what exercise? Section 3 independence practice. Give me a minute now. Section 3 independence state the vehicles. Okay. Section 3 independence. Okay, number 1. What do you all have? Okay, I just read out the answer, can? Right, Domaya. Number 1 is hurt. I hurt you. Can you? Okay. I just type like that, Domaya. The correct answer, I type in the correct answer, okay? Don't mind, okay, I don't know why it's. Ayo, stupid now. Hey. Number 2 is take. Number 3 is in. Number 4 is them. Number 5 is many. Number 6 is thick. Number 7 is those. Number 8 is waiting. And there. And then followed by were. Okay, how many got correct, please? Count your marks. 9. Okay, wow. So can you read to the class since you got Wenjing and Liang Zhe? And how come my stupid this answer is cannot see? Okay, come Fiona. Okay. The vehicle. Fiona 10 upon 10. Wow.
Yeah. The vehicles involved in the pile-up were a mess of wreckage. Some people trapped in the cars were moaning and screaming. Just then, I heard the sirens of the emergency vehicles and saw
Right, correct.
ambulances and
Heard,
fire
Wenjing
engines.
also. Wait. Wenjing heard. Okay. Liang Zhe, can I have the answer, please? Thank you very much. Okay. So number 2, no mistake, Okay, number 3. Number 3, Fiona.
I heard the sirens of the emergency vehicles and saw ambulances and fire engines approaching. The police were already in attendance. One of their tasks was to keep away ghouls who had stopped to look at the accident to get them to move on.
I will
Many-
explain to you Wenjing later.
Many of the crash victims had to be cut from the wreckage. Many of the cars had several passengers, including children in them. Paramedics attended immediately to those who were pulled from the wreckage, but it was obvious that many of them had
Read the
sustained
correct answer,
serious injuries and had to be carried to the waiting ambulances. Checking, scroll down. Sure. Okay. Oh, all the accident and emergency departments of hospitals in the area had apparently been put on red alert. It was also obvious that there were several fatalities. Put on red alert. It was also that there were several fatalities. I gathered later that 7 people had died in the accident.
So ghost is actually about. Ready, Wenjing? I'm the evil spirits to get you in the trouble. 就是讲难听点，这个 story 很 cute 哦，但是讲说那个 ghosts can be those busybody people standing by，游手不是怎么讲blocking their ways. But this ghosts as well, if you go and Google it, it's like evil spirits, ghosts 啦，ghost 就是鬼。So 是那些什么替死鬼，so somebody is like die already, so he had to take over, then 他去投胎。This doesn't make sense. I feel that okay, it doesn't make sense. I feel this one. So understand one thing, it's the evil spirits. Answer your questions. Okay, I just Googled it. I say, an evil spirits of phantom, especially one supposed to rob graves and feed on dead bodies. A person morbidly interested in death or disaster. So I'm right when I say a person who morbidly interested in death and disaster. 哎，什么事啊？哇，多少人死啊？哎呦，死得很难看呢。哎，为什么会这样？哎呦，死得这样啊？哎呦，为什么？very stupid 来你呀。Okay.
I wanna know, but I'm not gonna ask like who died and how many people died. I just want to know how they died. So
Yeah, the police keep away the pedestrian, but these are these are bystander, Wenjing, busybody people who do nothing, go and get kaypo. You know what is kaypo 啦？鸡杂婆、鸡杂公，什么事啊？什么事？ And please recently I heard from last week my mom pass on, my mother-in-law pass on. And this undertaker told me, 如果有人跳楼 that's what I say, please don't be 鸡杂婆, just keep quiet, don't say anything. It's just like the spirit is still around. It's like, oh, 宁可信其有，不可信其无. So it's like something like somebody not on the cars or people commit suicide. Don't be like this guy of ghost and talk nonsense, you know. Nobody want to commit suicide, let's put it this way. Okay, and life is important. But if the person 我真的走投无路，他就要去自杀, that means there's something that drive him or her into dead end. Okay, if not, he or she will not go and commit suicide. You know, it takes a lot of courage to go and commit suicide, including myself. Okay, I used to really want to commit suicide twice before in my life. I can tell you, it's not easy. But then again, I got no courage. But I think about consequences. Okay, so let's do this. Present simple, I do. Very straightforward. Present continuous, I'm doing my homework now. Please don't disturb me. Present perfect is I've done my homework, so I decided to ask Liang Zhe and Wen Jing to go up, but not Fiona. I have been doing my homework all days long, and this clown Fiona keep disturbing me. Past tense. I did my homework yesterday. I was doing my homework when the phone keep messaging me. It's none other than the clown Fiona. I had done my homework, but I decided not to ask Fiona up. I have been doing all this by myself, and I decided enough is enough. I quit. So future simple, I will do my work later. If it's not, Fiona come and disturb me. I will be doing my homework. Thank God Fiona is not around. I will have done my homework well if it's not for this 鸡杂婆 come and disturb me. Oh, 还有谁 start with F, end with A 啦? Fiona, not Fiona, Fiona. Okay. I will have done. I will have been doing all this while, and I'm going to do it again for my future. I will have been doing all these good things for the past few years, and I will continue. So like why I say the undertakers are like those people who want to commit suicide or 跳楼 or 自杀, whatever it is. Sometimes we pray to their soul. And not to say, ayo, all these things. Sometimes we just, hopefully the soul will rest in peace. And the best is don't say anything. Or okay, and just walk away. Just like what, this since we talk about the ghosts, right? So why are these people so busybody when the car accidents? Instead of you helping the person out of the wreckage, right? Oh, Fiona, you stay there, and then imagine this person got first aid course, learn no first aid. Instead of going to help and stand there and 我去买到的车牌等下买 4D 会 come on, no, please. Okay, guys, let's take this one before we end the lesson. This is your homework. What are some ways young people can show care for the environments? Right, we've done this before in one of the eco-friendly questions essay or topics. Write about an event that was celebrated in your school and what parts you played in it. Maybe one of your performance. What are the advantages and disadvantages of living in the city, town, or village? Choose one. My Sec 3 student also did this. Write about an occasion when you hurt someone through your carelessness. Oh, through your carelessness. What have you done through your carelessness? Hurt someone, that means the father did not like make a cake, the father did not get it. So you like very hurtful right now. Not really. That one not so big deal. Describe an enjoyable party you attended with your family. Enjoyable party. Don't give me a birthday party, please. Don't give me a birthday party. It's like, oh my goodness, seriously, don't give me this kind of look, Fiona. Well, birthday party is like primary 5, primary 6. I was very happy. My friend invited me. My friend Liang Zhe, 12 years old birthday. He invited me to his house and we sing happy birthday to you. You're born in the zoo. Then we blow the birthday cake. And we eat the birthday cake. We sing the birthday song and we give the present and then we go home. The end is
Can I say
enjoyable.
Happy
I
New
feel
Year?
this is a wheel of a time. We play some game. There's this magician came to my friend's birthday, and we show some magic trick. Hello, this is primary 4, 5, and 6 essay. For goodness sake. Don't write this kind of essay in set 2 ah. You don't laugh like that, the two of you. See 亮真，你看我去我的朋友家庆祝生日，我们吃很多东西，很多东西玩，我们玩得很开心。
Actually, that was exactly what I was thinking of. I was about to write about the event that I went when I went back to China, and I'm just gonna write the whole thing about food.
Anything lah, okay? So this is the one you want to hand in, you don't want to hand in. Next month, no, sorry, not this month we got 10 different type of essay to do. So you don't do that, it's your problem. Because you need to write what? Because next week, not next week. Next month, September onward is your exam ready leh. It's writing essay. So I'm giving you a lot of essay to practice. If you don't want to practice, that's it. So Wenjing, ghosts got two types. One is really evil spirits, the ghosts. The other one is people who like Fiona, like to busybody. Huh? What happened? How many people died?
Yeah,
Yes.
can you send the 5 different compo topics into the chat group?
I take a picture now lah,
Okay.
so that in case I forget because the weekend also busy. So guys, whatever I tell you just now, that one don't be busybody just keep quiet, and this is what I learned from this undertaker who told me this. Okay, I took a picture already. So okay, 你们还是年轻有些东西少讲话，在外面少讲话。